I had to remake this video because someone knocked on my door. I know I'm going to forget half the crap that I said. But anyway, I just saw a story on the news about Haiti, and Biden is letting a bunch of Haitians into the country. And their country is terrible. Um, their situation is, a lot worse than a lot of these Latin American countries. And, they try to sneak in the country too, but not even close to the scale as the people in the Latin American countries. And they really do need some asylum, but we cannot take in every freaking country that people have terrible living conditions in. They need a new government, and if the government can't get the army and the police together to get these gangs under control, then they need to request help from the UN or whatever to come in and help them eliminate these gangs. People need to get their own country straight and stop trying to go into other countries. Yes, I understand it's horrible, and I heard tons of horrible stories for the Haitians. And if anybody needs asylum, they need it. But we can't take in everybody. We've got to help these countries get their own freaking countries together. And the stupid shit that Biden is doing by letting these Latin American illegals come here and just stay in the country when they're not even processed. Now that pisses me off. Let me preface by saying I have been a strong supporter of Biden. When Obama was running, I was a campaign organizer, and I did volunteer work from when Biden was running. But these illegal immigration policy is pissing me off. They are coming here in droves. We have these stupid sanctuary cities that shouldn't even be a thing. The news was talking today that some vets were kicked out of their hotel rooms to accommodate these illegals. Now that's a travesty. First of all, no vet should be homeless. They give their lives to protect our country. A lot of them that, don't end up killed, end up with mental health issues or physical health issues. They should have government standard care, and they should not be homeless. Look at Skid Row. That should not even be a thing. Look at me. I did nursing, became disabled, lost my home. Now I live in crappy housing in a horrible ass drug infested area. I couldn't get anywhere else because all these freaking illegals here take up lots of housing. Decent housing list is 10 years or longer. It's ridiculous that American citizens cannot get freaking housing, cannot get freaking medical care. But these illegals come here, they get vouchers for food. They'll get into a hotel. They'll get into public housing quicker than Americans can. That pisses me the fuck off. That should not even be a thing in this country. I can't get food, but they get a fucking food voucher. A person on disability making around $1,000, $1,200, guess how much they get in food stamps? $20 fucking dollars. But you'll give an illegal a voucher for $300? It is ridiculous. They should not be sent to these sanctuary cities. They should not be in these big freaking hotels that the average citizen can't even afford to stay one night in. They should not be getting these vouchers. They should not be getting health care. They should not be going to these schools, ruining the education of American citizens. If they truly have a legitimate reason for asylum, they need to apply for it while they're in their country and go through the process. And it has to be a very good fucking reason. I mean, the gang better have killed somebody in your family and said they're going to take the rest of your family out. Because just because you don't have decent jobs, that's not no reason for asylum. Lots of people in our country don't have no decent jobs. Do you see us going over to um, the UK or other countries saying we need asylum because we can't get jobs? Look at our gun violence. Are we saying that we're scared about getting shot, so we need to go over to Iceland or Greenland because it's going to be safer? It's just fucking ridiculous. We need border walls completely put up everywhere. There should not be one freaking hole in our border. We need barbed wire. We need electric fences. We need people up there, sharpshooter. Now, I'm not saying shoot everybody that's trying to come over, but if they see a sharpshooter pointing that gun at them, they're going to think twice just to have the threat of it. You know, people are too fucking pussy, weak-ass punks to secure our borders. Oh, the rights. They don't have no fucking rights. They're not American citizens. Oh, it's inhumane to have guards, threatening. Fuck, so what? It doesn't matter. Stop being punk bitches and letting these illegals screw up our country. Oh, they do jobs that Americans won't do. Bullshit. If you pay Americans a decent wage, which you should be doing, and everybody was making enough money, the whole country would be prosperous. If people had decent jobs where they were making enough money, then all that extra money that, people are paying the workers is going to go right back into their pocket, because if you make more, you're going to spend more. It's just common sense. You make more, you spend more. We would be very prosperous. We need to stop outsourcing everything. Customer service. Let's take customer service. I'm having an issue now trying to return an item because the customer service of the company is outsourced. They can't understand freaking English. They can't grasp the concept of what I'm trying to tell them about my return. It's a freaking pair of shoes that I should be easily able to return. Talk to 8 different idiots that can't understand the concept of what I'm talking about. Our customer service should not be outsourced. Our whole country is screwed up. Nothing's hardly made in America anymore. Customer service is outsourced. It is outrageous how much this country has gone to shit. And it used to be, when we had people coming to their country, that they only wanted the best and the brightest. They brought immigrants over here that would help elevate the company, that would help contribute something. Now you are just taking in all of the scummiest of people. They don't have any money. They don't have any education. How are they going to contribute to the country? If you're triggered, don't listen to this shit, but I'm telling you the truth. We're bringing in all of these people. They are ruining the education system. They're ruining our housing. All of our social programs. Our social programs are shit as it is. Pure shit. People don't get enough with our social programs. And now we have all these illegals putting more strain on it. We got to think about our country first. I have been the independent Democrat leaning so much more heavier recently. But now I am getting pissed with these Democrats because they are too fucking liberal about the immigration problem. Too fucking liberal. We've got to do something about it. A vet should not be kicked out of his hotel room to give his space to a fucking illegal. And sorry for the cursing, but this just pisses me off because I have worked my ass off and I can't even get services. But yet a fucking illegal can come in here and get more than I can get. It just pisses me off. Crime goes up. And you're a fucking liar if you say it doesn't. Because if you get a bunch of fucking poor people coming here that don't have any jobs or any money, there's a lot of criminals. Just like Trump said, people gave him shit for that. But it is true. You have a lot of fucking criminals coming over here. Look at the one that just killed that family over there in New Mexico. He wasn't illegal. He had been deported 4 times. Now he killed all those people. Now, if we would have had strict rules about immigration, that fucker wouldn't have been back in this country. It's ridiculous. We've got to get tougher on illegal immigration. I don't give a shit if it offends the punk ass bitches in this country. We've got to get strict on illegal immigration. It doesn't matter what it looks like to other countries. We have to get strict on illegal immigration. Just like the drug issue. We should not be reviving drug addicts when they're overdosing 10, 20 times. They're a shit stain on society, and if they're going to keep overdosing, let them go. If we didn't have all these dirty drug addicts in this country, crime and disease would be gone. You know, I'm being honest, being truthful. Everybody knows it. People say, oh, you have a cold heart. I don't have a cold heart. I'm a realist. I am a freaking realist. We shouldn't support scum. We shouldn't support scummy people. It just makes our country more shit. Our country is a shithole now. And we need to make it better. Stop letting these fucking illegals in here and do something about it. Do something. Make it impenetrable. We've got the technology and capability of making the border wall strong. Why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? This country should be ashamed of itself. First of all, they elected Trump. And pray to God people aren't stupid enough to re-elect him. The only thing I liked about him was his stance on illegals. And now we got that shit tarred out. Hopefully he doesn't come back. He was a stain on America. And now we've got all these freaking illegals coming in. Just mind-blowing. Just really mind-blowing. Well, that's my rant. After I saw that about the vets and everything, and knowing my own situation, that I can't get help, but yet these fucking illegals can get all this help, I just had to rant, because this is bullshit.